gang of criminals. And you don't have shame to come out and say, you did national convention. You can't. What are you going to tell the 6-point-something million persons that voted for you? The whole members, people coming, wanting to come in. You want to tell them they won't even have the right to choose who their leaders are. And you want them to join your party? You're a joker. Those people, they are clowns. Greatest joke that I've ever seen in any political party. And then you want to position yourself as a party of integrity. You can't give what you don't have. You did not see me there. I don't rule out going back to anything because change is constant. My own Labour Party is not impressing me. So what are you talking? Assuming they continue in this trajectory where they cannot even hold acceptable national convention, then you tell me I'll be there.
So the social media space has been dominated with what Kenneth Okonkwo said so far. He's calling the Labour Party leadership bunch of clowns, that he will join anything, including APC. And Kenneth Okonkwo has previously made mention of the issues in the Labour Party, that if it is not resolved, he's going to leave the Labour Party. Now, when you talk about the leadership of the Labour Party, we all know that Peter Obi is part of the leadership of that Labour Party. He's the leader of the Labour Party. But we need to understand the problem that is happening in Labour Party. And the problem happening in Labour Party currently all boils down to Aburi. Now, Aburi conducted a convention which he held in Nnewi. That convention is not all-inclusive. Labour Party supporters, especially the obedience, they needed a convention that will be all-inclusive, that will carry everyone along. You need to know the genesis of Labour Party. Labour Party is a party that was in obscurity, a party that was in isolation. The 2019 general election saw the Labour Party getting 5,000 votes. This should show you how poor the Labour Party was before Peter Obi came and rescued the Labour Party, brought it into limelight. Peter Obi came with all the glamour of a national politician, and the whole of obedience, they trooped into the Labour Party. If you notice very well, Labour Party was very lackadaisical in the last election, especially during the campaign proper. Most of the campaign was purely run by the obedient movement. They were even forcing the Labour Party to do what was expected of them as a political party. And the obedient movement funded most of the campaign offices in the Labour Party across the country. Most of the offices of the Labour Party were all dilapidated. That party was not functioning. It was being used as a placeholder. Labour Party was about to conduct their primary, and the leading candidate in that primary was Pat Utomi and one other woman. Imagine if Pat Utomi has run under the Labour Party. Like, it would have just been the same old party. But Peter Obi came and brought the line into Labour Party. So they were not ready for what obedience brought into that party. So that was why they handled the party in a very weak manner, and most of the obedience did not really like that. So they needed an all-inclusive convention that would carry everyone along. But Abure and his cohort and his national working committee they had other plans. They took the convention to Nnewi and conducted a sham of a convention that was not all inclusive. Normally, if you want to conduct a convention, you need to go to the ward level and conduct election. From the ward level, you go to the state level, then to the national level. But all these were not done. Abure just conducted a sham election because he wants to remain at the helm of affairs. Of course, he's enjoying the legacy that is coming into Labour Party, the legacy that obedience has brought into the Labour Party. You all know of the corruption scandal that is hanging around him. So this is all what that Kenneth Okonkwo is actually angry about. He doesn't like the way it's being run. He wants a convention that will be all-inclusive, a convention that will accommodate everybody. And you need to understand that it's not only Kenneth Okonkwo that is aggrieved with the Labour Party currently now. So many persons are aggrieved with the Labour Party, including me. I'm aggrieved with the Labour Party. Even the spokesperson of Mr. Peter Obi, Tanko Yunusa, they are all angry with the Labour Party, the Abure-led Labour Party, including LNC. They are angry with the Abure-led Labour Party. It's obvious that Abure is on a mission to destroy the Labour Party, because it's obvious that if the Labour Party conducts an election that is open Abure will not be the chairman anymore. That is the truth. He wants to remain the chairman of the Labour Party against the wishes of the larger population of the Labour Party, the obedient movement. Now look at what he did. He went to create a directorate for the obedient movement, an obedient movement that you did not create. You want to be overseeing the activities of the obedient movement, and that was the reason why Peter Obi came on board and discredits that directorate. So this is the angle that Kenneth Okonkwo is coming from. The question that everybody should be asking is, what is the chances of Mr. Peter Obi under the Labour Party? Peter Obi has repeatedly stated that he's still the leader of the Labour Party and there is no issue in the Labour Party. Everything will be resolved. You all need to understand that what we are experiencing in the Labour Party is a typical Nigerian thing, typical Nigerian politicians. They want to remain in power even when they are not needed. You see what is happening in Rivers State today. The caretaker chairmen that were inaugurated by Nyesom Wike, their tenure has elapsed and the governor has said, oh yeah, leave, I need to bring in new persons, but they don't want to leave. Why? Power intoxicate. They love power so much, they don't want to leave power. And you know, most of this power come with a lot of luggage, they come with a lot of money, juicy, offers on their table. This is what the Labour Party National Working Committee that is being led by Julius Abure is banking on. What they saw during the last election campaign is what they have never seen before. When Peter Obi came into the Labour Party, it brought in a lot of politicians into the Labour Party. So many people bought tickets on the Labour Party, and so much money came into the Labour Party to the fact that Abure is being accused of embezzling 3 billion naira. That is a whole lot of money. I'm sure he has never seen that kind of money before. In fact, it's being said that Abure was living in a 2-bedroom, one bedroom apartment, but currently Abure is owning mansion in Abuja, in choice places in Abuja. Why? So much money came into the Labour Party. This is what they are seeing, and they don't want to leave. Typical Nigerian politicians, all they care about is the money. They don't care about building a legacy for themselves. The truth is, this is not looking likely good for Mr. Peter Obi. This whole leadership tussle in the Labour Party needs to be resolved quickly. But there's one thing I so much believe, and that is the fact that if Kenneth Okonkwo wants to leave, he should leave. Of course, I don't even trust any politician in this country. The only politician I'm banking on, I'm currently trusting, is Mr. Peter Obi. Remove Mr. Peter Obi from the equation in Nigerian politics, I don't think I will even have any flair to talk about Nigerian politics. I will not even go out and vote. The only reason why I'm talking about Nigerian politics, the only reason why I'm still dreaming, the only reason why I have hope, high hope for the new Nigeria is because of Mr. Peter Obi, because I've seen that this is the man that has the ability to change what we're experiencing in this country. I believe that Peter Obi is a different breed of politician. I've experienced his leadership style in Anambra State, and this is somebody that has been so consistent with his message. This is somebody that has been so consistent with his character. This is somebody that has been so consistent in everything that he is doing. He's a different breed of politician that we have in Nigeria today. This is not somebody that is selfish. It's not somebody that is so desperate to grab power. This is somebody that wants to see a working Nigeria. So Labour Party or no Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi is who I'm following. As long as Mr. Peter Obi is still in Labour Party, I am going to support Labour Party irrespective of what is happening in Labour Party. I don't even care about Julius Abure. I don't even care about Kenneth Okonkwo. He can leave the Labour Party if he wants to leave. After all, it is not even his presence that even brought the obedient into the Labour Party. The person that is holding the Labour Party and the person that brought the obedient into the Labour Party is Mr. Peter Obi. Kenneth Okonkwo does not even have that political clout to draw people into the Labour Party. All he is a spokesperson, which we appreciate him so much for that. He did a very good job speaking for Mr. Peter Obi and passing his message across to the people. But we will not tolerate anybody trying to throw the leadership of the Labour Party under the carpet, because you need to understand that Peter Obi is the leader of the Labour Party. So calling the Labour Party names, calling the leadership of the Labour Party clowns or whatever it is, bunch of clowns, is equally calling Mr. Peter Obi a bunch of clowns, and that is what we will not take or tolerate from Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo. If he wants to join the APC, he can join the APC. When he left the APC, he made a statement. The reason why he's leaving APC is because of their Muslim ticket. So has the Muslim ticket changed? So why does he want to join the APC? Why does he want to go back to the APC? So you need to understand that these are people that are always there when their interests are being aligned. Probably Kenneth Okonkwo is seeking for a position in the Labour Party. Of course, he merits it. If a proper convention is conducted, he will surely get a position in the Labour Party. But coming online to disparage the Labour Party and the leadership of the Labour Party is what I will not take from Kenneth Okonkwo. If they have issues with the Labour Party, they should resolve it. Look at Mr. Peter Obi, he's the leader of the Labour Party. Whatever is happening to the Labour Party will definitely affect him directly. But he has never come out any day to disparage the Labour Party. He has never come out every day to throw the Labour Party under the bus. All he keeps saying is that this issue, we will resolve it. We will resolve this issue. And that is what I believe that he is looking forward to do. So Kenneth Okonkwo, I believe, is part of those politicians. They don't want to fix the problem. They just want to come in an already established place and get what they want to get. If they don't get what they want to get, they leave. This is what we saw with Donny Okukwe. He came into the Labour Party and did not get what he wanted, and he left. So Kenneth Okonkwo, you can just bow out peacefully without throwing the Labour Party and the leadership of the Labour Party, which is Mr. Peter Obi, under the bus. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.